Am I called James Isa?
Thank you, Mr Speaker. The topic of paediatric healthcare flies under the radar in New Zealand, despite around 40,000 children under the age of 16 being admitted to hospital each year. I wish to highlight the state of paediatric hospital healthcare, particularly in Wellington, our capital city. I have had a personal experience of this and wish to use this opportunity to highlight some of the inequities in the system on behalf of the children who do not have a voice. I have a condition that has meant frequent and long hospitalisations. When I was diagnosed, I was one of only 3 children in New Zealand. Despite the unusual nature of my condition and the lack of paediatric dermatology or pain specialisations in Wellington, I was denied access to Starship for treatment. I'm not sure if this is because of the DHB controlling the money or the doctors here thought they knew better. The reason is immaterial. I was denied access to the doctors who knew my condition the best. Many of the sick youth of this city do not have a voice. They may be in a place where they are concentrating all their efforts on getting better or be too small to stand up and be heard. I have been there. If Mark Donacek had not donated a brand new hospital building, would the children of this city still be in rooms with non-functioning air conditioning where the windowless room temperature can be as high as 28 degrees, where the air vents are rusting in buildings that are inadequately treated? I have had excellent paediatricians, but also dire ones. One described her role to my parents as GPs for children. When I was 8, a Wellington Hospital pain specialist came into my room, stood at the end of my bed and said, "I don't do paediatrics," and I asked why. At Starship, I was fortunate to see what paediatric services can be like, joined up and multidisciplinary. So, Mr Speaker, what's my solution? It's not more money, but to sever the distinction between adult and paediatric services. Wonderful though it would be, it is not feasible to have a Starship in every system. Why can we not use all the specialties in a hospital for the better of the patient, regardless of their age? The new Health New Zealand model promises to end postcode healthcare, and I genuinely hope this to be the case, because if we don't get paediatric healthcare right, it costs us later in poor social outcomes. We must use former Prime Minister Sir Bill English's social investment approach to purchase better results, be it foreign, domestic, public or private. Our children are the future, so I am here to give a voice to the sickest ones, but please remember all of them as we shape the future of healthcare in New Zealand. Thank you.
Am I called Raihan Mihaka?